Hello, besties. Who is in the building? Hello, besties. I'm here. We are here. Who is here? Welcome, besties. Welcome, my people. Hello, besties. Long time, long time, long time, Guys, welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you're joining me, let me know you are here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Besties, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you're in our communities, let them know we have started. Welcome, everybody. Guys, let me know you are here. Welcome, my people. Welcome, welcome. Longest time. It's been long. I said, let me come live today so we can connect. Edna, how far? Long time, my dear. I went on holiday. I just went out with my family to just rest a bit. Sharon, welcome. Oluyemisi, Chikodele, Tola Swift Logistics, Maureen, welcome. Special Mbata, Ali Olu, Asmi, Arigo Praise, Johnson, Nkem, Bossed, Blessing. Welcome, besties. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I see each and every one of you. Mega shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, we are back. I traveled a bit. I went on a little travel, guys. I needed to unwind, I needed to rest. Those of you that book CV review, this week we will finalize everything CV. So please, you will get it latest this week. All right. You will get it with your cover letters. You will get everything. I traveled. I just needed to, I just needed to rest, really. That rest was needed. All right, guys, let's jump into this. We're up to 1 minute now, and we are still talking. So, guys, remember our slogan this year, Canada. And my aim this year, like I said, is to make the work easier for you, is to make sure you are doing the right thing, is to make sure you are doing the right applications to the right people that can sponsor you. Because the truth is, not everybody can sponsor you. So there is no need of you going to be applying to places where they will keep telling you, unfortunately, it will get you tired. It will get you more frustrated, you might give up quickly. So the idea is, let's focus on the real employers that have sponsorship. Real people that can sponsor you. That's the goal of this year. So that we don't want time waste anymore. We don't want situation where you're applying and you are not getting feedback. The last time I shared a list of all the employers with LMIA, I don't know many of you who have, started applications. I don't know if anybody here has started applying. If you are getting feedback, you might give us, let us know, let's know. All right, you can comment in the comment section. So today again, guys, I'm taking you on such journey. Like I always tell you, there is no magic anywhere. There are different pathways to move to Canada. For those of you that want to relocate to Canada, there are different pathways. Each pathway have its eligibility. The first question you should ask yourself is, am I eligible? What are the criteria for me to move to Canada via this pathway? What are the required documents? Do I have it? What do I need to have for me to be able to meet up and do this? So when you understand all these things, life will be easier for you. Because at the end of the day, many of you are applying to what you are not even eligible for. And at the end of the day, you keep going on and off, on and off. So please, first understand who you are, what you are eligible for, and what you should be applying for. All right? Okay, so let's go to my screen, guys. I want to show you something. I want to show you another place where you can easily submit your CV, submit your job applications to legit Canadian employers with visa sponsorship. So I don't want to waste our time again today. In fact, if this video can be just 14 minutes, I will be very happy, okay? All right, so let's quickly go to my screen and do this one again today. Please, guys, having a good Canadian CV is your gateway to success. Do your CV in Canadian standard. Do a good cover letter. All right. If we did CV for you, no stress yourself. No need of you saying you are editing, because all our Canadian CV, we do it to suit employers' needs. So if you are among the people we did Canadian CV for, don't just stress yourself. All right, guys. So I don't know if anybody is seeing my screen. Now, the last time I taught you people some things. I told you people about work visas in Canada. Work visa is different from express entry. Canadian work permit is not express entry. Canadian work permit is not the provincial nomination program, if that makes sense. In Canada, if you want to go with a job, they call it temporary foreign workers. That is the pathway you are going through. That temporary there does not mean they will pursue you. That temporary there means that when you come into Canada, you need to now do your permanent residence. Just the same way all of us that came to the UK with sponsorship, with work sponsorship, we have to work here for 5 years before we now do our indefinite leave to remain to become permanent in the UK. Does that make sense? So when you see temporary foreign workers, simply means a work permit pathway to enter Canada. What it means is you will first get a job offer from an employer who will sponsor you. Once the employer have the LMIA, Labor Market Impact Assessment, I have spoke about this in my previous video. If you did not see that video, go and watch it again to understand this. Once an employer have these documents, they can bring you to Canada. All they need to do is to sponsor you and give you a job. Then you will do your visa and come and start working for them. During the process you are working for them, if you work for them for up to 1 year, you are eligible to apply for permanent residence. That is what will make you permanent in Canada. Your employer can always renew your temporary work permits in case the one they give you have elapsed. That's the same way we in UK we are doing. In UK, yeah, some employers give you 3 years COS. When you come here after 3 years, they will renew it for you until you reach 5 years in the UK before you become permanent resident. I hope this is making sense, because while I'm explaining this, I don't want you to see temporary work permit. You say, hey, what's temporary? That means work visa in Canada. That's the name they are calling it. All right. So let us proceed. Back to my screen. All right. So now there are different places you can find legit employers in Canada. Search for jobs from Canadian employers who want to recruit temporary foreign workers. These employers have already obtained or applied for a labor market impact assessment. So remember the name, temporary foreign workers. That means these are people they are hiring from overseas. Now to shock you, see the website I am on the official government website of their job bank, Canada. Now, many of you have been going to job bank to look for job. Many of you have been applying. You are getting, unfortunately, no, because you are not on the right website. When you come to that job bank, there is a place for temporary foreign workers. That means that all the jobs you are seeing on this place is only for people that have LMIA or people that have applied for LMIA waiting for approval. So if you go to job bank and you are just applying to any job you see on job bank, sorry, my dear, you are wasting your time. I don't know if I'm communicating. So now, if you look here, you see 4,172 job postings are on this website where you can find temporary foreign workers. So I'm going to drop this link for you in the description box. Why? I want to make life easier for you. Right? So if we click on that link, it will bring out to this page where they say temporary foreign worker search. Guys, if you look at this place, you will see that all the jobs here is for temporary workers, and all the employers here have LMIA to sponsor you. Some of them, their job is still pending. Their LMIA is still pending. That means that they have applied for LMIA and they are waiting for approval. So you have every right to apply to them because they are eligible to sponsor you. So if you have been going to the job bank earlier before now, you are just applying to job, you are wasting your time. because they will keep telling you, unfortunately, because not all of them there can sponsor you. It's just like you coming to look for a job in the UK. You are not going through the sponsors list of employers that you know that have applied for sponsorship. They are eligible to sponsor you. You will keep getting, unfortunately, because the people you are asking to sponsor you does not have the power to sponsor you. Yes, I will share the link. Chomezumezu. I will share this link in the description box. I will share this particular link in the description box. So guys, you will see all the jobs: administrative assistants, living caregiver, child care. For those of you that wants to do living caregiver, every job is here. Business management, farmers, home child care provider. Now, those of you that are care assistants, healthcare assistants, I've been teaching you people this thing before now, and I will say it again. There is nothing like healthcare assistants in Canada. They don't use that keyword. If you come to look for a job in Canada, you are typing healthcare assistants. You are wasting your time. Canada does not say healthcare assistants. In Canada, we have 3 categories for healthcare assistants. Number 1 is the nurse aide. Nurse aide have its own NOC code. For you to be a nurse aide means that you are working in the hospital. Especially some of you that reached out to us for CV, my staff reached out to you to choose who you are. I gave them a link to give you to get what you are eligible for, so that you are on the right track. If you have not worked in the hospital before, you have no business for a nurse aide. We have what we call home support worker. Home support worker or caregiver is the people that go to people's home to render care. That is what many of you coming from overseas are mostly eligible for. Many of you have not worked in a hospital. Many of you have just taken care of your grandmother in your house. Many of you have just gone to a care home to care for sick people. You have not been in the hospital settings. So that one will be easier for you because less requirements are needed from you. Now we have this one, home child care provider or a nanny, are people specializing in children. They all have their different NOC code. So if you're looking for care assistants in Canada, these are the keywords you should look out for. So if you guys start looking for healthcare assistants, you will not get anything tangible, if that makes sense. So now when you come, you open each of the job and apply. Any employer you are seeing on this list can sponsor you. They are eligible. Some of them have LMIA. Some of them are still waiting for it to be approved. These people now, they have LMIA, early childhood educators. Those of you that are, now, whenever you see an employer that say pending LMIA, that means that they have applied and they are waiting for their application to be approved. Those that you don't see it close to their name means that they have it down, because every employer here have license to sponsor you. Now, some of them, that's the same way it is in the UK. Some of them you are seeing pending LMIA, they are sponsoring. Maybe the allocation they have given them is finished. They have applied for more to be able to sponsor more people. It's just like in the UK, the certificate of sponsorship, there is allocation to each an employer. You might be allocated just 5. When that 5 finish, you apply again and get more allocation. That's the same thing with Canada. So every employer you are seeing on this website I'm showing you now, LMIA, they can sponsor you. So I will drop this link for you guys in the description box. Go to this link and start applying only on this website. If you go to a normal job bank to apply, don't waste your time. All right. So there are a lot of employers looking for early childhood educators, both assistants. Those of you that are transportation logistics, a lot is here. Child care, living caregiver. Look at this. A lot is here. Caregiver is a lot here. Nursery worker, cook. Those of you that are cook, family caregiver. When you hear family caregiver, it's the same thing as home support worker. Like I said to you, it have different keywords. Now, let me make this thing easier for those of you that are healthcare assistants. Look at the job description. Look at the responsibilities. I just opened one for family caregiver. It's the same thing with home support worker. All right. So if you come here, you will see all the responsibilities, the years of experience they want you to have, your skills that they are looking out for. All right. Once you look at that, you will now see what's the name? How to apply. Once you click on show how to apply, it will give you the direct email address where to send your CV. I hope this is making sense. You will see the email address where to send your CV directly to. So the job of your choice, and then you click on how to apply. Every job will give you the instructions on how to apply. I hope this is making sense. But before I go, I want to teach those of you some things, especially healthcare assistants. All right. So let's open another job, for example, this cook. Let's just open it. All right. So now when you open this cook, you read everything, the job description. Now, whenever you see this arrow here pointing yellow, that is to show you that the employer's labor market impact assessment is pending. The employer could not find a Canadian job for this and have applied for market impact assessment to hire a temporary foreign worker, if that makes sense. So when you see it green, means that that employer have the LMIA at hand. When you see it yellow, means that they are still waiting for approval. So go ahead and apply. So that once the approval is ready, they will give it to you, if that makes sense. So if you still come here and click on show how to apply, come and see. You will also see the email address where to send your CV, or you click on direct apply. When you click on direct apply for this particular job, it will give you a form to fill, which you're going to fill, and you will reach out to the employers. So each job have how you should be applying to them. This living child caregiver now, I've clicked on it, right? When I clicked on it, it will say show how to apply. You click on that, you see, there is an email. This one is info@regencynannies.com. This is a company that is in charge of nannies for children. We know what nannies is, looking after children, baby keeping, and then you can apply directly on their website, or you send them your CV, your cover letter by your email. So you can see each job have how to apply. So all the emails, some of them will put their email address for you to reach out directly to them with your CV. So now, the mistake many of you will make is, if your CV is saying that you are an adult caregiver, you cannot use that same CV and apply to a job that is for child caregiver. There are two different jobs. So if you're somebody that you can care for adults and you can care for children, that means you should have two CV at hand. One should be for adults, one should be for children. So that when the job says adult caregiver, you are applying with that one for adults. When it says family caregiver, use that one. But when you hear child caregiver, use the one for children. Your CV must be tallying with the job you're applying for. You cannot see a family caregiver, you use your teacher CV and apply for the job. How do you want the person to look at you? This is not child's play, bestie. This is not child's play. You have to be serious. Which is preferable, direct application or sending it to the mail? Do the both of them. There's no harm there. Some of them does not do direct application. Like the first job I opened, you can see they just put their email address. You can apply direct, come back, say carry CV, give them to the email. No problem. So now let me go to NOC code website. I want to show you guys something. But you know that these are keywords. Now look at where I am. This is the NOC code for Canada, guys. Can you guys see my screen? This is the NOC website where you check your job. What is your code? What are the keywords for your job in Canada? Now look at this. I have typed in the nurse aid here. 33102, that's the code. Now this nurse aides, they can be called orderlies, they can be called patient service associates. So when you come down, you will see the example titles. So these are the titles you might see when you are looking for job. The reason you should do this is so that you do not see the job that you're eligible for, because you don't know that this is the same name it is being called, you will miss the job. Please, if you are looking for job, find this NOC code website handy. It will help you. Some employers will call it healthcare aid. They are referring to nurse aid. Some will say hospital attendant. Some will say long-term care aid, nurse aid, nursing attendant, orderly, patient care aid, patient service associate, personal care attendant, psychiatric aid, resident care aid. All these things are referring to the same keyword, nurse aid. So when you see any of these things, they are referring to you. Again, it also has to do with province. Let's say, for example, a province like Newfoundland and Labrador, they call it personal care attendants. So every province have a name they call it. I don't know if I'm communicating. Guys, please, are you liking this video? All right. Look at some inclusions. Look at their main duties. You see their duties, see the employment requirements so that you know, make sure you are eligible. Now, let's say you are a home support worker. That is the other one I'm talking about. So if I come here, I will type home support worker here. Home support workers. If I type home support workers, I will click on the search button. When I click on the search button, you can see the names. Look at it here. Look at the example of titles. Attendant for persons with disabilities, home care. Family caregiver. You see the place we were seeing family caregiver at that job site. You see home support worker, another name. You see living caregiver, seniors, another name. Am I making sense? So I know that this is the same keyword. Personal aid, home support. Personal care attendant, respite worker. Besties, are we following? I don't know if you people are understanding what I'm doing here now. What I'm trying to tell you is that that same home support worker can be called a family caregiver. For example, if I return back to this place where we were looking for job, this website now, right? We are on this website now where we are looking for job. Now, if I come back here, there was a job we saw that said family caregiver. Look at it, this family caregiver now on my screen. If you check there now, you see that on the NOC code is the same thing as home support worker. They can still call it just caregiver. They can still call it living caregiver. What I'm saying is so that you don't miss a job, so that you don't miss opportunities that you are eligible for. I don't know if I'm communicating at all. But still, am I communicating? Please let me know. Good. Now, coming back to our job search, the same place, the same thing I just did now, you can still come there and also type your, where is that NOC code? And also type for the home child care provider. It will give you titles like nannies and different names that they call people looking after children. All right, like this place here, you can still come there and type home child care provider. It will give you all the names eligible for people looking after children. So guys, this is it. This is the right place to look for job in Canada that have sponsorship. When you finish, you click on load more. You will be loading web designers, dairy farm worker, a lot of jobs it's here, both IT professionals, a lot. Carpenters are also needed. Family physician, kitchen helper, babysitting caregiver, early childhood. There's a lot here. I can't keep mentioning it, guys. Just come here and look for job. You can also use the search button here. Just put the keyword of your job and then search. The only reason why I'm not too interested in keyword is you might just come down and say caregiver. Then what of the people that called family caregiver? What of people that use the keyword home support worker? You might miss them. Just take your time. Anyhow you want to do it. You can search all the keywords related to the job, one after the other, like here. Oh, sorry. So look at the website. A lot of job is here. You can use this place, they say keywords, to put the job you are looking out for. All right. You can just put there home support worker. When you finish searching for home support worker and you finish sending application, you come back and put caregiver like that. And at the end of the day, all the employers there will give you the email address where to send your CV to. If you come here now and just click on show how to apply, as you can see, this one is for a farm work. Apply.gramdiaryfarms@gmail.com. So they will always give you email address where to send your application. So send your CV to the email address of the employer directly and also send with your cover letter. And also encourage you, all right, when you see the requirements the employer is looking out for, make sure you have them handy. If there are some documents they said you should have, please, for you to be successful, just include all those documents in your application. All right, good. So somebody said, I have always tried my best looking for it. I've never seen it before. LMIA approved job. That's it. I'm showing you that today. That's why I'm doing all these things so that you see it. You know that it is there. Because if the employer does not have LMIA, my darling, you are wasting your time. They cannot sponsor you. That's just the naked truth. That's just the honest truth people should know. So far, you are going with a work visa to Canada. The employer must have the necessary documents that they need to sponsor you. Okay. So if I'm not a cleaner, I don't understand. If I'm not a cleaner, is it possible for me to enter Canada by that skill? Right? You're supposed to have the skill you say you are looking for job for. Guys, see, the truth of the matter is this, all right? I think we have done justice to this. I would drop the link with you guys in the description box, this particular link. I'll paste it in the description box of this video. So come there, click on it, and get started. There are 4,188 jobs on this particular place that is showcasing only employers that can sponsor you to Canada. So don't go and waste your time. All right? Yeah. So if I should stop sharing and I will come back here, all right? Now, guys, this is abroad we are talking about. That's why I keep telling you, if you are not a cleaner, why should you apply job as a cleaner? All right? Why should you apply job as a cleaner? If that makes sense. If you are not a healthcare assistant, why should you apply job as a healthcare assistant? These people, a lot of competition is there, guys. Imagine when you're applying, I'm applying, Emeka is applying, Nkechi is applying, Faith is applying, Fumi is applying. So at the end of the day, they will choose the person that their skills aligns with what they are looking for. They will interview you. If you don't know it, you don't know it. So the best way to go is apply for who you are. Apply for who you say you are. If you're a healthcare assistant, go for it. If you are not, you cannot be a healthcare assistant in abroad because during the interview, they will know you are not. They will ask you questions to catch you and you flop, if that makes sense. So the easiest way to landing these jobs is to be who you are, to be your true self. All right. Chome Ezumezu said, I did an Australia CV with you already. Can I use it to apply for Canada jobs? You can try, but each country have their CV formats. Number one. Number two, the keywords that Australian employers are looking out for is not what Canadian employers are looking out for. I've told you people before the importance of keywords, right? So when you're applying for all these jobs, abroad here, nobody will sit down to read your CV. A white man cannot just sit down and start reading your CV one after the other. They don't do that. They have a system. That is when we talk about ATS CV. They have a system. That system is what they will use to screen all the CVs coming in. Imagine this thing where we say now, for example, NHS, for example, put job. Millions of people will apply for one job. So you think a human being will sit down and be reading all those things? No, a system will screen it. From that screening, they will take the people that have identified what they are looking for. That is why a computer is said to be garbage in, garbage out. A system is being given command. For example, those of you in IT knows what I'm talking about. A programmer would tell a system, if Obi is a boy, pick her. If not, trash her. So they will take those keywords they need into the system. If the system does not identify those keywords on your CV, they will throw it away. You will hear unfortunately. So that's why I tell people, when you hear unfortunately does not mean you are not good. Does not mean you are not doing the right thing. Maybe you have not identified what the employer is looking out for. Am I communicating? So now, Trauma that asked this question, if you go to now for a job in Australia for the same job, go and look at the keyword. Go to Job Bank, for example, get a job for the same job in Canada, look at the keyword, you see that they are not the same thing. So that's why I encourage people, have CV for the country you want to go for. Make sure your CV is identifying the keywords the employers are looking out for. That's the only way they will pick you. That's where to start from. Am I communicating? Good. Chikodi said, I need Canada CV and cover letter. Send me an email. I will also drop the link in the description box of this video. I will pin it in the comment section. You can book it there. I applied to Gym Healthcare Group, waiting for their feedback. Okay. I know this is among the ones that we posted last time, right? Victoria. This gem, I know I talked to people about this gem healthcare. It was in one of the videos I made the last time. Don't worry, they will get back to you. I also advise you to follow up. All right, you send an email for follow up to them. If their phone number is on their website, see, it's not for the week. Looking for a job abroad is not for the week. You will spend money. Give them a ring them to tell them, hello, darling. Hi, I sent my CV to you so days ago. I'm just calling for a feedback to see if you have gotten it and know what they have to say. Victoria, I don't know if you are hearing me. So at the end of the day, you go spend money. All right. You need to call, follow up. You need to, when you send email is not replied, you follow up because your email is not the only email they are looking out for. How do we go about the CV? I will drop the link in the description box for you to book. I also have my email address. You can also reach out to us. Info at other things. All right. I'll drop the link in the description box. So, guys, let's call it a night. Our time is up. Our time is up. This is 30 minutes, which I was saying we can stay for just 14 minutes. So, please, I will leave you guys with the link. I'm begging you. Go and apply. I will also drop the link for NOC code again, where you can check your NOC code. Please know your NOC code, know the different keywords for that particular job so you don't miss a job opportunity because you don't know this job is for you. All right. Good. Please, what of diploma nurses? What do you apply as a nurse or nurse aid? Nurse aid. If you're a diploma nurse, you don't have license in Canada, you should be going for a nurse aid. And in your CV, make sure on your CV you are stating you are also a registered nurse. All right. You are also putting your credentials as a registered nurse. You are also on your CV putting out your degree as a registered nurse. It will also help to boost your application. All right. For those of you that are diploma nurses that don't have a license to practice in Canada. All right, guys, so we're going to call it a night. A lot of job is there. Carpenter, we saw it there. Farmers, administrators, cleaners, a lot was there. I will encourage you, once I drop this link, do your CV and start applying. All the CVs are meant to send to a particular email, as you can see on my screen. Just open the job of your choice. You will see the email address to send your CV and cover letter. Read the job description, read what the employer wants from you, include the documents in your application. Some employer will say they want to make sure you are you have high school diploma. High school diploma is your secondary school. You can attach the results to show you have it. All right. It will also make you better than somebody that have not attached those things. When an employer see you with all the documents, they know you are serious. They will get straight back to you than the person they will start emailing to start telling them, oh, please send you these documents, send that documents. But when your document is complete, they will go straight to you. And when the opportunity is filled, you have gotten it. All right. So please, I wish you guys the best of luck. We'll also go live again tomorrow. I might not be able to make a video to upload. So see you guys tomorrow by the same time, 7 p.m. I'll be dropping another banger for, let me not say the country, but till we meet tomorrow, right? All right, guys, drop the job search website on the screen. It will be in the description box. How do I drop a job site on the screen? When I was doing it, the site was there on the screen. So if you want to see it from the screen, go back to the video. When I was doing it, the site was there. The link will be in the description box of this video. So go to, I'm talking to you, Agons like Gila TV. Go to the description box. I will paste the link there. Just click on the link. It will bring you to the website. All right. All right, guys. Bye, besties. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Please like, share, and comment. Okay, let me know where you need help. Um, um, I came in late. Okay, Agams Lagilia. All right, sir, no problem. I will drop the link in the description. We are just closing now. This is 33 minutes. We have been here since 33 minutes ago. All right, I will drop the link to make it easier for you and every other person. Okay, bye, besties. Bye.